Oh, I killed one. Get up, woman. Come on. All right, come on. It's fine. The zombie's eating something else. Oh, please do it in time. Please do it in time. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, okay. What? Okay. I probably should have accepted that blood transfusion from those fellas. Do I have any sort of... Okay, good. I have food. Alright, I have liquid. Well, that... Okay, this is hairy now. This is sort of scary. Eat some food. Get that health up. I don't have matches. So, now I can clearly explain the knockout feature, or incapacitated state. I'm sure I've done it before, because I've messed up quite actually a lot, like a sort of depressing amount. But anyways, down state leaves you downed, incapacitated, can't do anything. So instead of trying to see that helicopter and lagging out... Oh, game. Oh, game. Instead of trying to see that lagging capacitor... Oh, are those zombies? Oh, this just got 10 times worse. Why can I not control my mouse right now? Am I zoomed in? There we go. Just ignore me, guys. I am not looking to fight. I am just looking for a good time. Alright. So I'm gonna try and make it to the weapons depot over here before I die a really painful death. Now, I should knock out... Oh, I hate you, trees. Stop teleporting. Alright. I should be able to find this sweet spot. It's in here. Now, this is where you're going to find all your good weapons. And I mean all of them. Well, actually, no. There's one other area. There's one other area down that way, and that's also a great spot. And and as I was saying before, those are the two best spots to find equipment. So make sure you check them out. Let's try and be stealthy right now, because I am not risking it. I am sorry, I am not risking it. Now, actually, while we discuss, before we actually get to that area of the map and we get to see the loot and hopefully not die, there are a couple of things I'd actually like to talk about. One of them being the differences in zombies in games and how they really all seem to lack one key feature from another game. So, recently I started playing the DayZ, which went into alpha and is actually going into beta, I believe, tomorrow. So today is October 30th, tomorrow is the 31st. So I believe it's going into beta tomorrow. And of course, if I split this into 2 videos, then, you know, it'll be whatever day it is. And the thing about it, and I'm not going to talk about that game, I'm just saying that it's been released. There's an NDA on it, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say that it is in beta right now. But what I will say is that when you compare this to, like, Left 4 Dead, or another game that has zombies, there's always something... how do I say this? There's always something that's very important to how the zombie actually works in terms of its functionality in the game. So in DayZ, you have these zombies that can hear you and see you, and it works really well because, of course, the zombies can hear from any direction, but vision only occurs in one. So that's pretty sweet. That's pretty good method of having zombies work. It makes sense, right? They're humans. And they have our human sensory receptors, right? So that's fine. The thing about the zombies in DayZ is that they are not very accurate in terms of their ability to climb things and to get around. So when we look at zombies and when we think about escaping zombies, we always know the key rules for escaping, at least in DayZ, and that's get up to some stairs, get into a building with really small doors. Because what does that do? That gives us a PDW. I'm actually going to take that. I don't know how much ammo it has. It has a little bit more. Oh, wait. It's a sidearm. I should know that. I got it before. Anyways, what I was saying before. If you want to get away from a zombie, you hide. And that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. You hide. The thing about it is we take advantage of the inability for this game to have zombies that actually travel through doorways and travel upstairs normally and all that stuff. So we take advantage of that. And that really helps us survive a ton. If you think about surviving normally, if you think about surviving with zombies that could climb just as quickly as we could, it's a much harder game. The game becomes much more difficult. And you know what? That's really desirable, actually, in my personal opinion. I really want this game to be as difficult as possible. So I don't know. I just recently came to that realization that, you know, when you play games, there's always going to be certain things that makes the zombies, at least in sandbox zombie games, there's always going to be something that you want to take advantage of in terms of the zombies, and you're trying to break the game just to do better. And I actually don't know if there's anything in these stalls. I don't think there are. And so that was interesting to me. And of course, you know, you can see this in other games. And of course, I used Left 4 Dead as an example before, or I was going to, but that doesn't actually really apply because it's not really sandboxy. I guess you can take advantage of the FPS mechanics, but you know, that's not really what you're focusing on. That's not really what you want to see or get across, right? So it just comes down to, you know, how do you make a fair zombie game? How do you make a game that has really realistic zombies but still makes the game playable? Because it would, of course, suck if the game is completely unplayable, right? If you can't do anything. The zombies are so good, they hear you when you're really close, they see you when you're really close, then the game just isn't fun. You die all the time. But if you can make a zombie game that is fully functional, all the zombies are functional and don't have any problems with them, then you've made a really great game. And I think that's what I'm really excited to see from the DayZ release, when it releases fully, not the mod. And, you know, what happens with WarZ as well. That's a zombie. I'm just going to hide. I am tired of fighting zombies. Go away. So that, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I think I would like to see. If you turn towards me, I will murder you where I stand. I'm pretty sure if I checked my monitor right now, I'd have less than 1,000 1,000 health. All right, I'm assuming that looks like trash. Yeah. All right, so I'm still trying to get to the highlight of everything. And I think did I cover it? Was that the highlight? That couldn't have been the highlight. Was that I guess that was. That room was a highlight. Usually you find more equipment in there. We did find a PDW, so that's pretty useful, and a some DMR mags and all that stuff, but can't really use any of that. I don't have many Bison SD mags left. Okay, so let's check some of the other buildings around here. Find out where that zombie went. Now, I'm going to have to go down a little bit. We checked that little building when we just spawned in here, but I believe there's sort of a fireplace also near the far side. Not a fireplace, a fire station, rather. If there was a fireplace in here, that'd be pretty sweet, though. Make some marshmallows. Some marshmallows. Open door. Ooh, are those empty cans? They look like they are. All right, let's hop up. Yeah, empty cans and gas tank. That would have been really useful on my bus. Alright, come on. Give me something. Nothing here. That's just my luck. Check this building out as well. And then this building in front of us doesn't really have anything good usually. Of course, these are all industrial buildings, so they're going to house all the stuff for fixing cars, but don't really need that right now. I actually don't believe there are any cars on the airfield that you can spawn in. I think the only thing you can get is a helicopter on the far side. So that was what I was running to before. If I can actually get there next time, that'd be fun to see, fun to fly if I could. A little bit of running never hurt anyone. Well, technically it did hurt me, but, you know, we're just going to ignore that fact. Alright. So I know it's really blurry. Ignore the blurriness. I believe that house actually is the one that has the military equipment. Not a lot of it, mind you, but a fair amount. Maybe a pistol or two. And of course you can see back there are all the hangars, and that's where you generally find your equipment when you're in the south. But what you're going to notice here, if you've never been to the airfield, is that, whoa, what is that? That's just a thing. I can't see anything. Oh, this is terrible. What you're going to notice, if I even survive to that point, is that there are a ton of hangars here. I think there are about 6 or 7 down this way, and there's a couple the other way that we saw when I was being eaten alive. And there's a friggin' helicopter. There it is! Hello! Please don't minigun me! Are you landing? Hello? I can't tell where you're going. Are you landing? Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, please don't minigun me. If you're lining me up, I'm going to cry. Don't kill the messenger. I don't think that's a song. I'm just making it up. Hello? Hello? Are you landing? Let's go! Time to fly in blurry vision. This is how I see normally. Welcome to my life. And we're hovering. Hello! Ahoy! Hello! Where to, mates? That's how you say it when you're on any sort of vehicle. You have to say where to, mates. And I'm just sitting in the place where vehicles are. Am I getting? Is this? Are you dropping us off? What's happening here? Get me a blood transfusion. Please. Sweeticle. Oh. Sweeticle. Please give me a blood transfusion. I think this is the first time I've genuinely worked with someone to get a blood transfusion. So, for those of you who don't know how blood transfusions work, you get someone to have a blood pack and apply it to you, and they'll actually lose no blood, if I recall correctly. And, aww. What? What? They should be able to just apply the blood transfusion, but apparently... I just want some health. Oh, sad face. I'm quite low. Oh, wow. Are we killing things? Oh, okay. That's fine. That's cool. Is that a bunny? It's a little bunny rabbit.
There you go. I bleeded you up.
I love you like I love you.
I thought you loved me. I love her.
I love all of them babes.